Hello there, fellow humans, and welcome this year-end video, as I like to call it. Now, if you've never seen this before, then, well, you've never been to one of my streams, which you should definitely do in 2023, because I will continue to stream on YouTube and on Twitch. Link to my Twitch in the description. Now, obviously, thank you all very much for your support, especially to the channel members, to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and just watching, and also donating. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much for all of your support. Now, obviously, what we're not going to do in this video is simply play Blitz, because I do that all the time. Let's now do something a bit more interesting. So what I want to do is I have a look at the things that you've been thinking about Blitz, and maybe also about me. So we'll start off with Blitz, unfortunately, because, I mean, that's what this entire channel is about, and, you know, what is the best thing and the worst thing that happened in Blitz. Now, for the most part, it's pretty much just the worst thing that happened is the RU and EU server merge. That's horrible. Everyone hates that. I hate that. No one likes it. It would be nice if there would be two separate servers, you know, or at least a auto-translate feature where you will know if the guy is telling you to go B or he is telling you which type of intercourse he's going to have with your mother. That would already be very helpful.
Сука, туда, мать твою, ебал, пидорас, ебучий сын тупорылый, проститутки, блять, конченая мразь.
Wargaming wants you to forget that the gun sound update happened, but we didn't forget. No. And overall, there has been a lot of new great graphics that Wargaming has done. Like, the graphics department of Wargaming is doing a great job. The problem is, I think the balance department has been locked somewhere in a deep, deep basement, and they hate themselves. Speaking of balance, the Italian tank destroyers with their cuck shell, not a great idea, that reserve shell. Not really amazing, but, you know, some things have happened, some things have been great. What do you think about Blitz this year? Has it gotten better since last year? Or has it gotten worse? What do you think? For me, it exists still, and the matchmaking experience, the fun's definitely gone down. And also, you have a lot more, like 7007s, which is just not fun at all. But overall, they have done that before this year, but where they got rid of the missiles. But sometimes Wargaming does listen to the players when it doesn't cost them money. So, you know, what is that you want to have in 2023? Put it in the comments. And obviously, again, there's always RU server. They changed a bit of rating battles, where now you get points when you actually win, but your team loses. So that's nice. And, guys, the thing about the auction is, for the most part, there are a lot of good deals in there sometimes, but a lot of the deals are really horrible. Like, for example, a Helsing for like 10k gold. Like, what the hell is that? I will never ever understand how anyone could ever think that's a good idea, but what is a good idea is free things. Wargaming has given away a lot of free things this year as well, and they're going to continue to do that, which is very nice. And, as I already said, we celebrated 17k subs not too long ago, so now let's have a look at what you got to say under this community post, because that's very interesting as well, because I just want to have a bit of interaction going there. So, someone says that I stand out because of my pragmatic approach. Well, it's mostly simply depression and the will to die, and because I don't want to overhype literally everything that comes into Blitz. Not every tank that comes into Blitz is OP. Not every tank is good. That's not how it works. Most of the tanks just about fine, and especially for premium tanks, a lot of them aren't really worth buying, for that matter. So keep your money to yourself, and I should keep my money too, for how horrible my internet is. And yes, my internet is still being delivered by a turtle. I don't quite know if my content that's great, but I really do appreciate that. Now, why do I wear sunglasses? It's very obvious why this absolute shocker of a face has to be hidden behind these sunglasses, because I do not want to cause spontaneous orgasms when you watch this video or whatever when you're sitting there with your family. So it is to protect you from me. Now, the bathwater will be delivered about the time Pluto takes to revolve around the sun. So it's going to be a while, but it's going to be there. Now, obviously, kind of already answered this question. Just make a separate server for all the bad players. Now they kind of introduced the bad player matchmaking, the good player matchmaking, but I haven't really been seeing a lot of that. Like, I don't really think that works, or it only works for like 32% players, you know? If you could how much ammo rack one YouTuber during his live stream, what would you choose? Well, you can't really ammo rack humans because there's nothing you can blow up. So, none, I guess. Like, who is that? So, how do I stay committed to Blitz? Well, it depends. It's really more, I'm committed to making the videos and the streams rather than Blitz, right? With other games, I would struggle to find as much content as I do with Blitz because I'm just too good at Blitz and I don't have to look up anything. So I can just talk for 10 minutes and it's going to be a video. That's kind of already fun because, you know, I know a lot about Blitz and sharing it is cool, right? Because then maybe you will suck a bit less or you get better. So that's very nice. And I'm not gonna, I mean, I'm not playing Blitz more than 3 times a week. You know, because I'm just doing like 2 streams and then I'm doing the videos. I'm not playing Blitz outside of making videos and streams and stuff like that because I'm done with the game. Like, I've done everything in Blitz there is to do, and everything else is kind of a bit, yeah. Well, my first tier 7, I think, was the Panther because I went to the E50M first, but I don't know. It was in 2014. So, anyway, what is my plans for the future in the channel? Well, I'm not gonna guarantee that we'll always stay Blitz because it will absolutely not forever, right? Eventually, I'm gonna do something else, but for now, it's still gonna be Blitz, and I might mix some other stuff into it, like something like this. I might do some more like this kind of stuff. If you enjoy this kind of thing, put it in the comments. I will do more, you know, some other stuff as well. So put that in there. And maybe we'll do some more. No, Chieftain is my baby. Chieftain is better than everything you like. Is there any part of Blitz that you still enjoy? Well, there is one thing of Blitz that I really, really, absolutely, undoubtedly love. That's how absolutely intelligent it makes me feel. Right? Like, normally, I feel like a complete and utter moron. I know nothing. I'm stupid. I don't know anything. However, when I play Blitz, it just makes you feel extremely confident in life. When you see all that absolute retardation happening in Blitz, it just makes me feel absolutely happy. Due to money, well, I've wasted a lot of money to it, but pretty much all the money that I've spent and wasted into Blitz is money that I made with CSGO skins. So I'm not, like, losing the money, really. I'm just losing profit. 13 is now an AI chatbot. He's been replaced. He doesn't exist anymore, which is sad. The aliens still do exist, though. We play the most skilled way possible. Camp on a hill with a mouse. That's just normal Asia tactics, though. Buy snowball or tank on sale. Buy something that's good for you, and that's fun. Don't buy something that you, first of all, can't decide on. If you're not sure whether to buy something, it's probably better to not buy it. And then again, in Blitz, when the server's shut down, it's all gone. You can never get that back. So be wise in how you spend your money, because you're never going to get it back, right? I don't know, if you invested in, well, if you invested in NFTs, you're never going to get it back either. But if you invested in something useful, you might get more. But in Blitz, you lose. So make sure that the money that you do invest will always be returned as fun. Because if it's not doing that, if the money that you spend in Blitz isn't returned as fun, it's wasted. So keep that in mind. Anything that's worse than your German internet is your addiction to Smasher. I don't know, the Smasher is a very frustrating vehicle, right? Like, sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it's absolutely the best thing ever, sometimes it's absolutely horrible and miserable. Reminds me of someone I know. So, what is my favorite song? I think I'm gonna pin that in the comments. Like, I'm gonna pin that in the comments, a link to it. You know, you can see what my favorite song is. Are you going to get bored of playing the game like me? I already have been for many years before you were born. So, already so big the mouse is like at that time for a. That's pretty cheap. Expect better. I do expect. I at least expect educated degeneracy. That's the lowest bar. Can I buy you on eBay? I don't know. I haven't been sold for a while. I mean, I've been sold once, but that wasn't very pleasant. So I don't think I'll do it again. But maybe you can become a channel member. That way you can buy me, kind of. But yeah, thank you to the channel members obviously as well. It's like how you
undoubtedly, unquestionably, 100% completely suck!
What is chocolate rain?
Are you serious?
Do you regret playing Blitz for 8 years? Not directly playing Blitz for 8 years, but I do regret being alive, generally. It's just, do you read your comments? Well, I do read my own comments, yes, but I also read your comment. We'll go outside and touch some grass for me. Outside? Or outside now? Hell no. That's disgusting. Outside, no. You could meet people. Or you could encounter vitamin D or the sunlight. Can you imagine that sunlight? No. Why haven't you yet quit Blitz? I don't know. Because it makes me feel smart. And because making videos is fun. And because videos give me money.
What inspired you to
Started a YouTube channel.
Money!
What do I do for a living? I breathe, mostly. It's, I haven't gotten quite past that stage. You know, I'm not really sure what else am I supposed to do. I'm not really good at this humaning thing. But, so that you're not stuck in this tiny little box for the entirety of the video, let's get you out of there. Let's do a little room tour. So, stay with me. Alright, let's get you out of here and into my setup, which is pretty big. I've got 4 monitors here. Do I need 4 of them? No. Do I have 4 of them? Yes. These 3 are 1440p, that one's 1080p, that's basically still an old one that I just plonked up there anyway. So, basically, chat goes here, movies go here, I can put my feed on my bed and then poof, perfect comfort, and then stuff like OBS goes up here. There is hydration, there is in fact a lot of hydration, because you need a lot of hydration when you stream for 3 hours, so hydrate yourselves, do it right now. So, you have that cable back there, basically, and all the power and whatever. And then, to find the PC, we're gonna have to take a little trip past that Porsche poster and then my light strip that is about €5, past my excellent merch, which you can get at the link in the description. Check out my merch, it's amazing. And then we descend down to my PC, to my main one at least, because there is another one down here, which I only use to upload stuff. It doesn't even have a graphics card in it. I used to have a 1060, which is in there right now as well, powering 2 of the monitors. And then I have a 3080 Ti because I need that for Blitz. Got a TOG, because TOGs are cool. Igor is watching nothing currently. That monitor is just here for that PC to run all that kind of stuff. It's like this $10 keyboard. And more excellent merch that you should definitely check out on my shop. Check it out right now. Anyway, I've got this thing. We're going to build it here. I got the camera up there. Here's an Amogus. Hold on. I'm going to have to do that properly. There you go. And I got the camera up here, so we're going to build this eventually in one of the streams. So there will be more other content than Blitz next year. Going to use that. Now, then, fake Igor and a bookshelf full of stuff and a tank and more of my merch that you should absolutely, definitely get. Grab. Now, then, dartboard and this thing, which normally is full of information, but currently it's not because of privacy. I only managed to hit the wall once, so I'm proud of myself. Here's a door where you can go outside, but I don't do that because the outside is scary. Then we have my trash, which, as you can see, is already very filled. Here's a big door where you can go outside, but I don't because, why would you? All my stuff is here. So, and also the worst thing that humanity ever invented, printers. This thing is about 10 years old and I hate it, but at least it works. And it's also connected via cable there. Anyway, that's about it. We've also got a spare microphone here, got a light thing up here. You know, very clean. This is how it's normally, right? I got a book over there that I'm currently reading. This is normal, right? This is normal. This is not staged or anything like that. I only took down the things on the wall. With that said, let's put you back in there. You go back there. So let's return back to normal, and for 2023 things are mostly gonna stay as they are now. I'm gonna still make Blitz videos, I'm gonna still make reviews, still sub replays, still stream, all those kind of things. Might try and experiment a bit more with like editing and stuff like that as well, like I already have been, but It really depends on how I feel like, because obviously this is not a job. I can do whatever I want, which is amazing. So pretty much, I really appreciate your support. Thank you for being a part of this, and I hope you will be part of it for the future as well. Any big announcements, stuff like that, I'm going to do that on Discord, so join that, link in the description. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.